Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Equipment Times Presents Yellow Dot Awards 2022. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is MC Punya, and I'll be your host for the evening. As the famous saying goes, a bend in the road is not the end of the road unless you fail to make the turn. This evening, we make the right turn to continue our journey of honoring the successful personalities and winning companies for their outstanding performance in the construction equipment industry. We would like to welcome our supporting partner, Tata Hitachi Construction Machinery Company, Aman India Associate Partner, Lugong India, Propel Industries, Ajax Engineering, Lanyard Partner, Cone, Jacket Partner, Case New Holland Construction Equipment India. To light the lamp, may I request our chief guest, Dr. Krishna Reddy, Secretary to Government of Karnataka Public Works, Ports and Inland Water Transport Department, and guest of honor, Shri K.P. Shivkumar, Director, Karnataka State Highway Improvement Project. And also, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome Professor Shri Hari, Mr. Sandeep Singh, Managing Director of Tata Hitachi Construction Machinery Company, Mr. Anand Sundareshan, Managing Director of Aman India, and Mr. Deepak Shetty, Managing Director and CEO of JCB India, to please step forward and do the honors.
Shubham kurutvam kalyanam arogyam dhanasampadah. Shubham kurutvam kalyanam arogyam dhanasampadah. Shatru buddhi vinashaya deepajyotir namostute. Deepajyotir namostute. Deepajyotir parabrahma. Deepajyotir janardanah. Deepajyotir parabrahma. Deepajyotir janardanah. Deepo hartu me papam. Sandhya deepa namostute. O deepa brahma rupasvam. Jyotisham prabhuravyayah. O deepa brahma rupasvam. Jyotisham prabhuravyayah. Arogyam dehi putrausha. Matim swachham hi me.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. I
Raverastam
request
samay.
Mr. Ramamurthy Mayavan to please welcome our esteemed guests with a bouquet. A very, very warm welcome to you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, let's have a round of applause. A very warm welcome to you too, sir. Welcome to the Equipment Times Presents Yellow Dot Awards 2022 is organized by ARC Events and Media Group. Under the group, we have two publications, Construction Times, a magazine dedicated for the construction and infrastructure industry, and Equipment Times, a magazine which is the backbone of construction equipment industry. May I now invite Mr. Ramamurthy Mayavan, founder, publisher, and editor-in-chief, Construction Times and Equipment Times, to give the welcome address. With a very big round of applause, let's welcome Mr. Ramamurthy Mayavan onto the stage.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we are back with our prestigious Yellow Dot Awards to honor the best in Indian construction equipment industry. On this occasion, it's our proud privilege to welcome our chief guest, Sri Dr. Krishna Reddy, Government of Karnataka Secretary, and our warm welcome to our guest of honor, Sri K.P. Shivkumar, Project Director, Karnataka State Highway Improvement Projects, to grace the event. We also welcome the winners and congratulate for your distinguished achievements in the difficult times. We are really proud to present special mementos to the companies who have contributed in transforming the construction equipment sector through pioneering trend-setting products. We wish to salute the entire equipment industry by honoring you all today. We would like to specially thank and welcome our esteemed jury members, without whom the task would have been possible to select the best out of the best. We sincerely look forward to your cooperation and support for Construction Times and Equipment Times magazine in our future endeavor. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Mr. Mayavan. May I now invite Mr. Glenville De Silva to give a brief on the award selection process and judging criteria. With a very big round of applause, let's welcome Mr. Glenville De Silva on the stage.
Good evening. On behalf of the jury, I would like to welcome you to the third edition of Equipment Times Yellow Dot Awards. As you are aware, this event is held biannually in conjunction with South Asia's largest construction equipment trade fair, which is Excon, and which of course is the reason that brings us all together to this one location. The Yellow Dot Award event is an evening which takes time off to recognize and honor innovation, talent, and individual contribution to the construction equipment industry. And how is this done? Let me talk about the process. Award categories. There are 2 award categories, and we haven't changed the award categories since the last edition, made a little bit of modifications. And these modifications were made basically because of the changes to the construction equipment industry due to the pandemic, as well as to address environmental concerns. To give you an overview of the award, the primary categories for machines have remained unchanged. They are product design and product application. In product design, there are 5 sub-classifications. Safety, eco-friendly, this is new. Earlier we had ease of operation, we have added eco-friendly. Then innovation, transformational value, and innovative use of a digital platform. In application, we look at the uniqueness of the application. And here we have material processing and handling, which are all, these are the segments of the construction equipment industry. So material processing and handling, road equipment, concrete equipment, earth-moving equipment, and mining equipment. And then we have a separate category for components and aggregates. In this edition, unfortunately, there are no awards for components and aggregates, and not for all the applications mentioned. And this is, you see, the pandemic has taken its toll on the awards too. How is this selection happens? Well, we have a jury who are all veterans of the industry, representing both OEM and user segments. The jury has perhaps over 200 years of construction equipment experience between them. Let me introduce you the jury. There are 6 in the jury: Mr. D.K. Narang, Mr. Priyan Naik, Mr. H.S. Mohan, Mr. D. Prasad, who's not here, Mr. K. Subramani, and myself. So there were 88 nominations that were received for this event, for this edition. It was a drop from the 95 that were received the last edition, which clearly indicates a delay in product launches in the last 2 years. The jury met physically over 2 sessions, each session of 4 to 5 hours, and we reviewed all the nominations. Whenever clarifications were needed or more information was needed, the jury had conference calls with the concerned OEM companies to get the required clarifications and information. After the preliminary screening, 45 nominations were considered, and finally, there were 18 were selected by the jury for an award, and that you'll see later this evening. Additionally, 4 individuals who have made significant contribution to the industry are being honored and awarded tonight. They are in the form of Best CEO, Inspirational Personality of the Year, Significant Contributor to Skill Training Development and Certification, and a Lifetime Achievement Award. This evening promises to be very exciting. The award function is going to be exciting. But before I leave you, I'd like to leave you with an observation from the jury, which really I'm repeating exactly what I said in December 2019 on this very platform. There seems to be a certain diffidence in the industry to nominate their own selves for the good work done. The jury, all of us who are no longer active in the industry, but we still have a ear to the ground, and from our vantage position of observers and well-wishers, we do see substantial innovation happening on a regular basis. Sadly, not all of it is getting recognized, as people are failing to submit nominations. While we agree it was slower these last few years due to the circumstances. Nonetheless, the point that the jury would like to make is that our starting point for consideration for an award is a written nomination. Without a written nomination, even if we are informally aware of a design or application innovation, and of course we do see them, unfortunately we cannot consider them in the absence of a written submission. Thus, our message to the CEOs and various industry leaders present here today is you are doing a great job to grow both through innovation and through application. Do ask your teams to take the time needed to accurately document this and submit a nomination. This simple task could bring you great recognition as a future Equipment Times Yellow Dot Award winner. With this, I'd like to congratulate in advance all the Yellow Dot Award winners of 2022, which of course will be announced in a very short time. Thank you very much.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I now invite members of the illustrious juries to come up as their names are announced. May I request Mr. Glenville De Silva to please join us on stage. And I also request Mr. D.K. Narang. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, with a round of applause. I also request Mr. H.S. Mohan. I request Mr. Priyan Nayak and Mr. K. Subramani. All our jury members to come up on the stage to receive the memento. I request all our jury members to please be on stage for the group photo. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the jury members as they've put in a lot of hard work to select the winners. Yes, gentlemen, one group picture. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, come on, let's give them a very, very big round of applause. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us on stage. May I now invite Mr. Sandeep Singh, Chairman of IESC, Infrastructure Equipment Skill Council, and Managing Director, Tata Hitachi, to come up on stage to address the gathering. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, with a very big round of applause, let's welcome Mr. Sandeep Singh.
So good evening to all of you. Thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here amongst all of you. Dr. Krishna Reddy, Mr. Shiv Kumar, Ramamurthy-san, this is I must say, I must compliment Ramamurthy that he always brings us together at the time of Excon, and I must thank his persistent follow-up with all of us. That shows his commitment and passion towards this Yellow Dot Awards. I really appreciate your efforts and compliment your efforts towards that. I have been asked to speak about IESC. This is an offshoot of ISEMA, which is a Construction Equipment Manufacturer Association. I took it over a few months back because post my ISEMA assignment, and this is a very important job what we are doing in construction equipment industry, but it has many challenges. Just to give you perspective, IESC is an offshoot of ISEMA. It is 7 years old, and most of the ISEMA members are members of IESC, which is, basically our job is to train operators and technicians for construction equipment industry. And we have 45 OEM partners. This is affiliated to NSDC, which is National Skill Development Corporation. Till now, my old colleague H.S. Mohan was managing this. He was CEO of IESC, and he has done a commendable job. In fact, before coming and sharing my thoughts here, I took a lesson from him. Please, Mohan, tell me what I should highlight. So I must thank him for giving me all these inputs. And now it is being managed by Vijay. So we have trained more than 55,000 operators and technicians, which is really very good. To do that, we have 79 training partners and more than 800 certified trainers. We have been getting help from Indian government which is PMKY and RPL4 scheme. But what has happened in the last 2 years, government has virtually raised hands. Not that they don't have money or not that they don't want to support this, but they said that industry has to manage it on its own. And you generate revenue and you take care of this, and you cannot leave the job what you people have been doing. So IESC is a certified organization to train operators and technicians for construction equipment industry. So the kind of challenges which we have been facing of late is how to generate revenue, because most of the OEM manufacturers have their own training centers where they train operators and technicians. And if you look at the construction equipment industry, where we sell close to 85,000 to 90,000 equipment, Sundareshan was giving all these figures in the morning, so I'm repeating that. And if we average out, say, even 75,000 machine in the last 10 years, so we have more than 750,000 equipments in India, and you need at least 4 people to manage the equipment. So you can imagine the kind of operator and technicians we have, and we need to train them. But unfortunately, there is no certification like commercial vehicles. You have to have license to operate truck or a car or a scooter. But in construction equipment, there is no certification or there is no license. And you can imagine the machine which is so big, which has got so much advanced technology. So the only sector which has made it mandatory to some extent to maintain safety standard is the mining sector, which is a very small sector. So we have been requesting government to work out a methodology by which we can certify the operators, because it is very, very important to maintain the safety of not only operators but machine, but the other people who are in the surrounding areas. Even today also, General Savi were talking on this matter. And this is the kind of challenge which we are facing, to make sure that, we have operator who are trained, technicians who are managing the machines are trained. We are all trying our best as a construction equipment manufacturer, but we can't train so many people. So today the challenge what we have in IESC, on one hand to train operators and technicians and to generate revenue. So we have been having meetings with the government, with the OEM partners. So what we have decided that we have to manage it as an industry, as IESC. So what we are doing is we are, number one, requesting our OEM manufacturers or other allied industry to be part of IESC. And then there is some membership fee, which generates some revenue. With that, we train operators and technicians. We have never done that earlier. We are also requesting big customers, whether they are big corporates, mining customers, PSUs, that we would train. We are going there and making presentation to them and making them realize how important it is to train their operators and technicians. So some of them have come forward and we have started charging them some fee, which will help us in generating some revenue. And some of the innovative ideas which our team has come up with is there is a huge demand of operators and technicians across the world. That doesn't mean that, they are going in any case. And that in Middle East, in African countries, or in Australia, or even US today, there is a huge demand of operators and technicians. So we are trying to educate them, train them, so that when they go out, they are fully trained, and eventually they all come back after some time, and then they will get job in India. And we are also in touch with many government institutes like BRO, Defense, so that we can provide training to them. They have their training budget. And we are also collaborating with some of the state governments with our relationship, because we all have plants in different states, and state governments also have some budget. They also want to generate employment, and they also want to train people, so we are collaborating with them. We are also trying to rope in our vendors and dealers, where we can share our best practices with them, go and educate the people or handhold them with regard to improving their efficiency. So we are trying to use the talent what we have among OEM manufacturers and charge some fee for it. We are also approaching our dealers that we can train their technicians and salespeople. So these are some of the new initiatives which we are working on to see that how do we generate revenue. So why I'm sharing all this, because this is the combined responsibility of all OEM manufacturers, whosoever is associated with construction equipment industry, that we try to see that our equipments are being operated by trained operators, being managed by trained technicians, so that we take care of safety standards. In our plant, in our offices, we are all from multinational company. We give huge importance to quality and safety. I believe it is our responsibility to ensure that even our operators and technicians who are managing equipments, we comply with all safety standards. So this is the kind of job IESC is working. I'm sure most of you are aware of it, but it needs huge amount of support, commitment, and working together. So that is what I would like to share here. Thank you very much. We are looking forward to our award event and wishing you all the best. Thank you very much. Right?
Thank you very much, sir. So, ladies and gentlemen, now we move on to the release of the revolutionary coffee table book, Tracing the Roots. The book has rare, detailed pictures and contents from the machines that have moved the earth from the 1800s onwards. The copiously illustrated encyclopedia catalogs nearly every piece of heavy equipment ever made since its invention by model and manufacturer, and will remain the most comprehensive and exhaustive book on construction equipment industry. Now we call upon the name to come up on the stage and release the coffee table book. I request our chief guest, Dr. Krishna Reddy, our guest of honor, Shri K.P. Shivkumar, Mr. Ramamurthy Mayavan. Also request Mr. K. Vijay. Also request Mr. Sandeep Singh, Mr. Anand Sundareshan, Mr. Glenville De Silva, Mr. Deepak Shetty, and I also request Mr. Sri Hari and Mr. Ramesh Palagiri to please come on stage. Yes, I also request Mr. Anand Sundareshan to please join us. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like all of you to please give a very big round of applause as the unveiling takes place. So, gentlemen, please do the honors. So, here we have the coffee table book, Tracing the Roots. Yes, come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up. Let's give a very big round of applause. Here we have the revolutionary coffee table book, Tracing the Roots. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining with us. I now request our chief guest, our guest of honor, and Mr. Ramamurthy Mayavan to please be on stage. So, ladies and gentlemen, the time we have all been waiting for, the wait is over. We start the special evening for which we have all been waiting. The first category of awards in Best Design, where a machine will be awarded on the basis of safety, eco-friendly, ease of operation, innovation, and transformational value. So let's quickly jump on to the first category. So ladies and gentlemen, the winner in the category Best Material Processing and Crushing and Screening Equipment Award of the Year goes to model Power Screen Warrior 1200 by Terex India Private Limited. So with a very big round of applause, I request Mr. Jaideep Shekhar, Managing Director, Terex India, to please come up on the stage to receive the honor. Congratulations. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, the winner in the category Best Material Processing and Screening Award of the Year goes to model Aman ABC Value Tech Classic Assault Mixing Plants by Aman India Private Limited. So may I request Mr. Anand Sundareshan, Managing Director, to please come up on stage to receive the honor. So please, with a very, very big round of applause, let's welcome the winners onto the stage. Congratulations. The next winner in the category Best Design Safety Award of the Year goes to Model Wheel Loader model number 848H by Liugong India Private Limited. So ladies and gentlemen, may I request Mr. A. Krishna Kumar, President, to please come up on stage to receive the honor. Come on with a very big round of applause. Let's welcome Mr. Krishna Kumar on the stage. Congratulations to you, sir. So, ladies and gentlemen, the next winner in the category Best Design Safety Award of the Year goes to Model CAT 424 Backhoe Loader by Caterpillar India Private Limited. So, may I request Mr. Amit Bansal, Director Sales and Marketing, to please come up on stage to receive the honor. With a very big round of applause, let's welcome Mr. Amit Bansal onto the stage. Congratulations to you, sir. The next winner in the category Best Design Innovation Award of the Year goes to SPBP 25ZX Self-Propelled Boom Pump by Ajax Engineering Private Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, with a very big round of applause, let's welcome Mr. Debasis Bhattacharya, Head Marketing and Product Development, to please come on stage to receive the honor. Congratulations. The next winner in the category Best Design Innovation Award of the Year goes to Model Hyundai R215L Smart Plus Mining Crawler Excavator by Hyundai Construction Equipment India Private Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, with a very big round of applause, let's welcome Mr. Jin Seok Park, Managing Director, to please come on to the stage to receive the honor. With a very big round of applause. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to you, sir. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, the winner in the category Best Design Eco-Friendly Award of the Year goes to Model Atlas Copco DCP30 Pneumatic Dust Collector by Atlas Copco India Limited, Power Technic Division. Ladies and gentlemen, with a very big round of applause, let's welcome Mr. Tony Van Herbruggen, General Manager, Power Technic, to please come on stage to receive the honor. With a very big round of applause. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, the next winner in the category Best Design Eco-Friendly Award of the Year goes to Model Track Mounted On-Board Screen TMC Q250S by Propel Industries Private Limited. May I request Mr. D. Venkadeshan, Joint MD, to please come up on stage to receive the honor. Congratulations. Congratulations, sir. Yes. Moving on to the next category, ladies and gentlemen. The next award in the category goes to Best Design Ease of Operation Award of the Year goes to Model L&T Girder Transporter 1100 ton by L&T Construction Equipment Limited. So I request Mr. H. Sridhar Hande, Chief Executive, to please come on to the stage to receive the award. Many congratulations to you. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, let's not stop the applause. Let's keep the applause going on. Fantastic. So, ladies and gentlemen, the next award in the category goes to the Best Design Ease of Operation Award of the Year goes to the Model Case 770FX Plus Backhoe Loader by Case New Holland Construction Equipment India Private Limited. So now I request Mr. Alok Jha, Director Sales and Marketing, with a very big round of applause. Let's have him on stage to receive the honor. Congratulations, many congratulations to you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, The winner in the category goes to the Best Design Transformational Value Award of the Year, goes to the Model Backhoe Loader 3DX by JCB India Limited. May I request Mr. Rohit Sood, Senior Vice President, to please come on stage to receive the honor. With a very big round of applause, let's welcome Mr. Rohit Sood on the stage. Congratulations to you, sir. The winner in the category goes to Best Design Transformational Value Award of the Year, goes to Model A2000 Trenchless Equipment HDD by Apollo Techno Equipments Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, with a very big round of applause, let's welcome Mr. Dilip Malampalli to please come on stage to receive the honor. Congratulations to you, sir. The winner in the category goes to the Best Design Transformational Value Award of the Year, goes to Model PPM 3500 Automatic Precast Box Culvert Machine by Pakona Engineers India Private Limited. May I request Mr. Ashok Kothari, Chairman and Managing Director, to please join us onto the stage. Come on with a very big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. I request all the winners to please stay back till the end as we have a group picture. Very big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, now we move to the winner in the category Best Innovation and Safety Award of the Year, goes to Model S55SX Water Tower by Schwingstetter India Private Limited. May I request Mr. P. Sudhakar, President, to please join us on the stage. So we are going to have a group photo. We request all of you to please wait till the end. We have only few more awards to go. Congratulations. And moving on, ladies and gentlemen, the winner in the category Best Road Equipment Award of the Year goes to Model Apollo Hydrostatic Sensor Paver Model AP600 by Aman India Private Limited. May I request Mr. Anand Sundareshan, Managing Director, to please join us on the stage with a very, very big round of applause. Congratulations to you, sir. The winner in the category Best Innovative Use of Digital Platform Award of the Year goes to the Model Sandvik CH800i Cone Crusher by Sandvik Mining and Rock Technology India Private Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, with a very big round of applause, let's welcome Mr. Ashok Taru Chattopadhyay, Country Head and President, SRP India, to please come on to the stage to receive the honor. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a very big round of applause to them. Congratulations. Moving on to the next category, ladies and gentlemen, the winner in the category Best Innovative Use of Digital Platform Award of the Year goes to the Model Live Link Technology by JCB India Limited. My request Mr. Manjul Pandey and Mr. Mridul Khalra to please join us on the stage. Congratulations. Moving on to the next category, ladies and gentlemen, the winner in the category Best Innovative Use of the Digital Platform Award of the Year goes to the Model eDOS Digital Integration for Enhanced Stakeholder Experience by Tata Hitachi Construction Machinery Company Private Limited. May I request Mr. Sandeep Singh, Managing Director, to please come onto the stage to receive the honor with a very big round of applause. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Singh has already taken leave. So, we have the team who is collecting the award on behalf of them. Come on, let's have a very big round of applause. Congratulations. So, ladies and gentlemen, now we move on to a very special categories of award. Outstanding contribution and skilling initiative goes to Mr. H.S. Mohan, former CEO, Infrastructure Equipment Skill Council. Come on, with a very big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, sir. Sir, can we have a few words from you?
Thank you all. I am humbled, I'm honored. It's really a very touching story for 7.5 years leading the Infrastructure Equipment Skill Council. We started with as a new projects. I think it went off well thanks to ICMA and ICMA members. We have about 45 members, OEM partners along with us. And it gives me much more honor to receive this award in the presence of my first chairman, Mr. Glanville D. Silva. Of course, we had Sandeep Singh, and I also have the other chairman, Mr. Anand Sundareshan. It's all teamwork, and the industry has supported us. We have worked with the government. We have prepared some standards which are internationally accepted. We did training, Abu Dhabi and other places. I do wish that we get benefit out of the trained operators and mechanics, and it takes a long way to all of us. Thank you all. Thank you for your kind support. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the next award. Now we move on to the next special category, Inspirational Personality of the Year, goes to Srimati Radhamani. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a small video. Can we have the video, please? May I request everyone to give a standing ovation for the superwoman right here. I request the madam to please receive the honor. So nothing is really impossible. We can see this superwoman right here who's doing wonders. Congratulations, madam. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, once again, a huge, huge round of applause for Srimati Radhamani right here, who's being an inspiration to a lot of people out there. Congratulations, madam. Can we have a few words from you?
ഈ അവാർഡിന് എന്നെ സെലക്ട് ചെയ്തതിന് എല്ലാവർക്കും എൻ്റെ നമസ്കാരം. നന്ദി.
So I'm proudly as a grandson. So I wish to translate to you for him, for her. she is so proud to get honored in such a big crowd of all the top CEOs of the construction equipment industry. And we are one of the leading construction equipment training institute in Kerala. So I wish all the very best to her, and thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Once again, congratulations. So, ladies and gentlemen, now we move on to the honor, the best CEO of the year. The award goes to Mr. Ramesh Palagiri, Managing Director and CEO of Richin India Private Limited. So, ladies and gentlemen, the very big round of applause. Let's welcome Mr. Ramesh Palagiri on to the stage to receive the honor. Many congratulations to you, sir. So, can we have a few words from you, please?
Yeah, good evening, friends. It's a great honor to get this award in front of my colleagues from the industry. And I thank the jury and Equipment Times for considering me. In a few days, I'll be completing 15 years with Whitgin. It's a great honor, and I would like to dedicate this award to all my colleagues at Whitgin India. And also, I would like to thank all our customers, and we are here because of them and helping Whitgin to be the leader in road building and road rehabilitation machines. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Once again, congratulations. So, ladies and gentlemen, the most awaited and prestigious honor of the evening, the Lifetime Achievement Award, and the honor goes to, it's none other than Mr. K. Vijay, Chairman, Ajax Engineering Private Limited. So, with very big round of applause, let's welcome Mr. K. Vijay to receive the honor. Congratulations to you, sir. A kind request to please share a few words with us.
Thank you so much for conferring this award. I was told by Ramurthy that this award has previously gone to Sumit Majumdar and Rajan Nanda. So I feel I'm in extremely august company, and I, by the same token, feel pretty humble that I could even merit being in that kind of company. So I just have to say that in one sense, there's certainly a lifetime, because my association with the construction equipment industry began in '74 when we set up this greenfield project in Larsen and Toubro for hydraulic excavators. And while it's not been a continuous journey, it's certainly been the journey for me for the most part of my career. And I have honestly seen this go through the kind of transformation I didn't believe that you could actually see in one lifetime. Just to put this in perspective, in '74, when the industrial licensing was very much prevalent, we took a license for to make hydraulic excavators of 200 numbers per annum. And there is a proviso that you can make up to 25% more if you like. So that was the kind of thought at that time on what could be a size of that industry to, I don't know how many hours it takes to make 200 today. I think we should be counting that in hours. So, I mean, imagining the kind of transformation this has gone through is really, in a sense, very staggering. And that I have been part of this and, enjoying this ride as we've gone along is an exhilarating, process. So I look forward to continuing to remain healthy enough to see this come to where I say it should belong amongst the league of the best in the world. And I firmly believe we have what it takes to do so. There have been many thoughts that have been shared this evening on what it takes to get there. And I believe we will get there. And I believe I will see that in my lifetime. Thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much, sir. Once again, congratulations to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have almost come to the fag end of the evening. I request Mr. Ram Murthy Mayavan to present the memento to our chief guest and our guest of honor. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, can we have a very big round of applause to our chief guest. Thank you so much for joining along with us, sir, and gracing this occasion by your presence. Yes, once again, a very big round of applause. Thank you very, very much for joining along with us. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, now I invite Professor Sri Hari, Advisor to Government of Karnataka for Traffic, Transport and Infrastructure, to give the vote of thanks. So come on, with a very big round of applause, let's welcome him onto the stage.
Evening. Now it's my last job, of course, to propose a vote of thanks to dignitaries on the dais, as well as the people assembled here with lot of awards and other things also, guest of honors also. I can understand, being a secretary to Government of Karnataka, a busiest man, and he is graced enough to be here with us. In fact, whenever I met him several times in his office, every time so courteous, so knowledgeable, so innovative, and probably the Government of Karnataka were proud and happy to have a person like him. He has readily accepted our invitation. On behalf of the organizers, I thank him so much for to be present here today. Next, I'll come to Mr. Shiv Kumar. He is the project director, Karnataka State Highway Improvement Project, as well as chief engineer, PWD. And he is also these two really remarkable persons. As an engineer, I have seen him, because the way how they develop the fundamentals, innovations, knowledge base is simply superb and remarkable. In fact, every time I feel like sitting with them to learn more and more, even though being a professor of more than 45 years in engineering in Karnataka as well as other places also. So I thank Mr. KVP Shivakumar to be here with us, and really it's a great of honor for all of us to be here. Thank you for that. Now, once again, I request our chief guest, Dr. Krishna Reddy, to be here, spend a lot of time with us. In fact, I really am very grateful and thankful to him. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, as we already told, we have almost come to the fag end of the event. May I now request our honorable guest of honor, Shri K.P. Shivakumar sir, to please address the gathering.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Good evening to you all. The respected Chief Guest Krishna Reddy sir, Secretary Government of Karnataka, Karnataka Public Works Department, and also Chief Project Officer, Karnataka State Highway Improvement Project, and also Mr. Ramamurthy and dignitaries. It is my privilege to be here. As you all are aware that the construction industry is the second largest industry in India after agriculture. And happy to know that in spite of many challenges from last 2 quarters, particularly this year, you have shown the tremendous achievement. You have achieved more than 47% growth. I would like to congratulate all the CEOs and managing director and your team for achieving this target and to provide a good support for us to maintain our pace of construction activities on the ground. So before going to give some feedback, I would like to share brief about my institution. The Karnataka State Highway Improvement Project is a wing of Public Works Department. It is established in the year 1999 to execute the externally aided project. So far, we have constructed more than 4,400 kilometers of roads across the state, and also it is worth about, the estimated cost is around 16,000 crores. The development of these roads, not only for improve the socio-economic activities in the state, and also we have some certain key performance indicator. We have to reduce the accident level of the construction about 25 to 30%. We have to reduce the operation cost about 25 to 30%, and also we have to reduce the speed by 25 to 30%. So we have got some feedback to all the managing director and CEO from our end. The main one is actually, we have noticed a lot of accidents happen during the construction. One of the main reason is not providing the proper construction safety at the construction site. I request all the CEOs and MDs, you try to provide a construction zone along with the brochure so that we can reduce the accidents at the ground. We started our procurement from EPC contract in 1990-2000, and time demands, we have changed our construction model from item frame contract to HAM project, hybrid annuity model project. So our then project director and project secretary is actually the backbone for preparation of the HAM project in the country. Now it is very successful model in the overall country. Because of this, now National Highway Authority India, a PPP project, they are adopting this model. Now per day the construction is 37 kilometers. Now they are trying to achieve 70,000 kilometers of road. Why I'm telling all these things? Do you know that actually after the maintenance, HAM project O&M period is nearly 8 to 10 years. The capital cost is required during O&M period is almost 10% of the estimated cost. If you see actually the construction, National Highway would be completing 2 lakhs kilometers of National Highway by next couple of 2-3 years. And also State Highway can achieve another 50,000 kilometers in the next couple of years. So if we put all the amount together, we are expected that nearly 1,60,000 crores is required for O&M purpose only. Why I'm telling, HAM project beauty is to provide actually service level to the public. So 8 years, 10 years, we have to maintain the carriageway properly, and we request to provide good equipment and machinery for shoulder maintenance and cleaning and grubbing, and also slope protection and earthen drain protection, and also most importantly, to clean the actually RCC drain in the city limits. So this is most important for us to actually improve service level in future. By these words, I would like to thank all the organizers and also invitees for being invited for these gracious occasions. Thank you and all.
Thank you very, very much, sir. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, with a very, very big round of applause, I request our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Krishna Reddy, sir, to please walk up and address the gathering. With a very big round of applause, let's welcome him on to the stage, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, one and all. It's a proud privilege for me to be with you today evening. So actually, I was a little bit worried in the afternoon that CM suddenly fixed up a program to meet all the secretaries of the government. Somehow I made some alternative arrangements. So really I'm thankful to Professor Srihari making me to join with you for this beautiful evening. See, I started my career as an engineer in 1985. So almost I completed 37 years of my career in construction field only. So I hails from the central part of the Karnataka, and I started witnessing the construction activity from 1985, wherein purely manual mode of construction was there. I remember when I was in final year of my engineering, I used to travel from my native place to the city where I studied, that is Davangere. So that time one bypass construction was going on with high-level embankments for nearly more than 4 kilometers. I witnessed that contractor has got more than 10,000 laborers and camped them. So they used to call them as palmuri labor. So that point of time only tractors were engaged to convey the embankment material, that is soil, and tippers were engaged to convey the pitching material, that is rock, with some tipping arrangements. So otherwise just you could imagine. So constructing 4 kilometers of road with average of 4 to 5 meters of embankment with bridges is an Herculean task. Somehow that work completed for 4 years because I used to travel regularly, So I wonder now, within no time, that means 1 month or 2 months of time, that much of construction is going to happen now. That's how our Honorable Minister for Road Transport dreamed that he is going to construct 72 kilometers per day across the country with 4 lane or 6 lane, whatever it may be. So just I would like to throw little bit on my career life. So all these skeptical views come to my mind. See, why we need so much of time to construct one bridge. So whenever I used to attend the review of the meetings with my senior officers, the common problem posed by the engineers is the bridge construction is delayed purely because of the non-availability of the centering material. So that contractor is having only one span of centering material because that time manufacturing of centering material was to be done through local workshops only, having one welding machine, one drilling, one cutting, something like that. No organized manufacturing industries were there at that point of time. See, all these difficulties made us to become inefficient in providing infrastructure what we envisaged. Because those days who were going to developed countries, they used to come back to India and they used to tell so many stories about the development. So that point of time, I used to feel a little bit embarrassed and I used to develop inferiority complex. See, with the same level of curriculum, see, the curriculum in India in engineering is at the same level. Only the method our professors teach and they put on training may be different. But our IQ level is same because by giving the opportunity to engineers in 2000, by implementing this National Highway Development Program, see, you can see the entire country has witnessed the construction of high quality roads, not inferior to any of the developed countries. And only our Indian engineers designed it. So this is all attributable, I could say, this is all attributable to the increase in manufacturing of the construction equipment. So total development of this country is attributable to the manufacturing sector involved in construction equipment. But the unfortunate thing is, so when we go to the restaurants, we give tip to steward, not to the chef. So manufacturing industry is a chef, but we are unfortunately we are not recognizing them. So those who build the, so they are recognized. I'm not talking with hypocrisy. This is with my heart only. So with this background, in 2007, I developed one concept in Bangalore city to fast track the construction of grade separators, flyovers, pedestrian underpasses using the precast segmental box technology. Now it is called as rudely as Magic Box in Bangalore. So that time, we only designed the box, that is precast segment, and we asked some workshop owner to manufacture the mold. So we have given the drawings to them. With crude, vague and crude ideas, we started doing it. So now I am happy that one manufacturing unit, now they are atomized it. See, really it helps in. See, we are handling almost in our department, we are handling around 25,000 crores of investment every year. So the future for the country is to have the best construction equipment. And one should not forget the construction equipments which are manufactured may be of high quality, may be of high efficiency, and having optimal production of output. The only problem what I witnessed is the availability of the spare parts and the components. I tell you, sir, it is not a comment in a negative sense. See, we used your Ridgen equipment in Bangalore in 2007 to mill the road in front of the Indian Institute of Science from Yeshwanthpur for flyover. Sir, you are remembering it. From Yeshwanthpur flyover to Malleshwaram circle. That time the Ridgen machine broke out. So it stood idle for nearly 3 months. So till that time no milling activity took place and we were unable to farm the road. So now things are improved, but still the components are not available on demand. We need to wait. So in many of our sites I have witnessed recently, in my control only, bridge inspection vehicle was not utilized more than 1 month. I inquired with my field engineer. He said that some component has broken out. We ordered for it. Almost 1 month is over. So just you could imagine how much investment we have made on that equipment. Because of this small component, maybe worth 5,000 or 10,000, we are unable to utilize the equipment. So there you need to give priority to have the supply of spare parts, whatever you manufacture, on demand. And also the other issue now cropping up in the NGOs, who are very proactive in environmental issues and the safeguards pertaining to society. So in our, this one we call it as social safeguards and environmental safeguards. So when you manufacture the equipments, you need to take care of these environmental safeguards and social safeguards. Because we have signed the protocols. In an international arena, we signed the Kyoto Protocol, Copenhagen Protocol, and we agreed how much carbon credit we do. All it is in black and white, but we witness that those safeguards are not properly handled. That's why we are unable to face so many PILs, public interest litigations, filed in the court purely on this issue. So that has become a habit also for the NGOs. So you need to have a research on this. So normally in manufacturing sector, you have the research to improve the productivity level and the optimal efficiency and the cutting down the breakdown level. That is more on breakdown maintenance. So this aspect you need to take care of. And I tell you, the future of construction equipment in Karnataka is such. See, every year we are investing 80,000 crores, particularly around 35,000 crores in road sector. And in the other sectors, it is around 45,000 crores. So our estimate in the government is 10% of the total project cost is the equipment. That's almost 8,000 crores business. And future, it will be, that trend will be inclining only. It will not be flat. It will be inclining only because Karnataka has brought so many innovative procurement methods to leverage the private sector funds to enhance the building of the assets. So my friend already told about the HAM project. Ours is the first state in 2009 to own this hybrid annuity model to leverage the private investment in advance so we can pay it later so that we can create the facility in advance. So that's why in future Karnataka, whatever that 80,000 crore investment, that is purely a direct investment. So leveraging private sector also, it enhances the capacity. So it may be one-fold more than what we invest. That is finance plus model. Our concept in state is finance plus model. That is 1 rupee investment to create 3 rupee asset. So that means 10% of the total investment, total project cost is equipment means if I invest 80,000 crores, it may be 1.2 lakh crores. So that much of investment, this is not a boasting, it's a fact. You can go through the facts and figures of the state documents. Karnataka is a very progressive state. So that's why what my request is, don't concentrate on in and around Bangalore to set up the manufacturing units. Because Karnataka now across north to south Karnataka, the entire state is now connected with a good road network, good railway system, and almost all district headquarters, airports are coming up. Already Bidar, Gulbarga, the flights are moving. Hubli, Belagaum, and Shumaga, Bijapur, Raichur, and they're all going to be commissioned in another 1 or 2 years. So the Karnataka starts from western coast to the hinterland. So in all these areas, the airport connectivity is going to happen in 2-3 years. So the entire Karnataka is very well connected. If you consider the cost of investment, in and around Bangalore, your land cost will be very high. Even though if the government provides some subsidy to purchase the land, I think it will be more than the investment what you made in the central part of Karnataka and Hyderabad, Karnataka. That is Kalyan, Karnataka. There you have plenty of power supply, water is there. Now almost all the districts are now provided with water by creating additional irrigation facilities and airport connectivity and very good highway network. 7,500 kilometers of 4-lane, 6-lane, 10-lane roads are in Karnataka, other than the state highway sector road. So with this note, I request you to concentrate in Kalyan Karnataka area, that is Hyderabad Karnataka and central Karnataka. So there even skill is available, skill persons are available. So with this, really I am highly honored to be with you and highly privileged to talk to you. So with this brief note, I would like to conclude my speech. Thank you one and all. Thanks to the organizers. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.
Thank you very much, sir. It was an honor having you along with us. And thank you very much for joining along with us also, sir. So ladies and gentlemen, I request all the winners to please join us on the stage for a group picture. Once again, congratulations to all the winners of the evening. Last but not the least, ladies and gentlemen, let's put your hands together for the team ARC Events and Media Private Limited. A kind request to all the winners. A very big round of applause. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. This entire event was organized by ARC Events and Media Private Limited. Thank you so much for each and everyone for being such an amazing audience and for a fantastic evening. Ladies and gentlemen, this is signing off from MC Punya. Good night and have a wonderful evening ahead.